Hello, today I'm gonna ask some questions to ChatGPT. What about Ethereum?
What's your question here?
My question is, what is Ethereum?
Okay, Ethereum is like a giant computer anyone in the world can use. But instead of one person control it, thousands of people all over the world keep it running together. So Ethereum equals world computer. It's not for playing video games or browsing the web, but it's for running special program called smart contracts. Smart contracts like tiny robots live on the internet. They do things automatically when certain rules are met. Okay. Then Ether, right? ETH. When you buy Ethereum, you're buying Ether. Ether is Ethereum's money. Ethereum has its own money called Ether. You pay the tiny robots or smart contracts to do things, right?
Mm-hmm.
What people can build on Ethereum, they can build let you send money without a bank, like a Venmo with no company. Make games where players own their stuff. Swords or cards the players own, so no central company can take it away, right? Like when Vitalik was playing World of Craft, some like a Siphon Life feature got taken away by the game company. Create art lives on forever. NFT, non-fungible token. Vote, make decisions, run companies, all using code. The reason it's special is no one controls it. It's fair and open. It's safe. Supposed to be safe. There are accidents. Okay. Do you have follow-up questions?
Another question is, why is Ethereum why do people want to use it?
Okay, great question. So let's say you and your friends are playing a game. You win a golden sword, but the game maker can take it away, change the rule anytime. Right? Tomorrow you log in, your golden sword is gone, right? Now imagine a game where the golden sword really belongs to you. The rule never changed behind your back. No one, not even game maker, can cheat or steal from you because all the code is distributed and no one can just change like that, right? You need a community to agree to change. That's kind of what Ethereum does. That's why people like it.
Okay. Another question is, can I lose my Ethereum if I forgot my passcode?
Yes, if you forget your special password, which is called private key or recovery phrase, you will lose your Ethereum forever. Because Ethereum uses a magic key. Think of your Ethereum like a treasure chest. You unlock your chest with a magic key, your password or secret phrase. Only you have the key, no one else, not even the Ethereum people, can help open it. But of course, if you buy Ethereum from an exchange, then that Ethereum temporarily store on the exchange, then you use password. It may help you keep your password to the exchange. Okay, but if you really want to keep it safe, only you have the key. Okay, that's the danger part. Well, what if I lose the key, right? If you lose the magic key, your treasure is still inside the chest, but you can't open it ever. Okay. So it's like writing down the magic spell, then losing the paper. So how do people keep it safe? They write it down on paper, hide it in a safe place, right? Use some special tool called wallet to protect it. Smart people never share their key with anyone. Okay? So you cannot forget your Ethereum password.
Why do people say Ethereum is like a robot?
People say Ethereum like robot because it follows instruction, do jobs all by itself without a person telling them what to do every time. They use code, right? Just to code what they're supposed to do. So it follows rules exactly. Those rules are called smart contracts. It can hold and send money. And only pay someone if a rule is met. for example, only give Jack 1 ETH, right? If he finishes homework. Okay. Then he has a way to check is homework done or not. If it's done, then you pay one Ether. Okay. It can be tricked. It doesn't play favorites. Whatever the code says, it would just do to follow the rule, right? And it lives on the internet. Everybody can see this rule is triggered, how much money is paid. So it's very open, transparent. Like giant team of robots, making sure it's working the same way. Okay, one more example, right? You want to trade a digital card with your friend. Let's say, what's your favorite card? Pokemon, something? Yeah. So a smart contract, a robot, makes sure you only get the card if you pay. Your friend only get paid if they give you the card without someone to ensure that. No one can cheat. So it's supposed to be fair and automatic. So in summary, it's like a robot because follow instructions, handles money, never cheats, runs forever on the internet.
Okay. How does Ethereum work if there's no computer running it?
Imagine Ethereum is like a magic notebook. The notebook can never be erased or faked. Everyone can write it, but only if they follow the rules. So the notebook is not kept in one place. Copies of the notebook are all over the world on thousands of computers, so very difficult to cheat or fake. So what happens if one computer stops? Let's say one person's copy of the notebook gets lost. Their computer turns off, no problem. All other people still have the copy. So they talk to each other to make sure they all agree on what's written. And those computers are called nodes. They run Ethereum software to keep the system alive and honest. What if all the computers are turned off, right? You might have that question. If every single computer running Ethereum turned off, like all of them at once, then yes, Ethereum will stop working. That's like every person with the magic notebook disappear at the same time. But that's super unlikely because people are running Ethereum all over the world. In the US, Europe, Asia, even on little Raspberry Pi computers. So in summary, Ethereum works because lots of computers around the world are running together. If one stops, it's okay, the other keep going. Like a teamwork, but with computers.
Oh, interesting. How does Ethereum work if there's no computer running it?
Oh, we just discussed that. It works like a magic notebook with many copies of the world. Right?
Who made Ethereum and why?
Okay. Ethereum was made by Vitalik Buterin, a young computer programmer who was born in Russia and grew up in Canada. He started working on Ethereum when he was just 19. He launched with a team in 2015, right? So Ethereum is about 10 years old. Why did Vitalik create Ethereum? So he, number one, loved Bitcoin, which is like digital gold. But he thought, what if we could build not just money, but a whole computer that runs on the internet, even where no single person is the boss? He wanted people to build apps on the blockchain like games, stores, voting systems. No one could shut down or cheat. So he created Ethereum. Platform lets people write and run smart contracts. Special computer program that run exactly as written, without needing to trust a company or government in the middle. So imagine this, Bitcoin is like a calculator, just does one thing well, money. Ethereum is like smartphone, runs all kinds of apps. Vitalik makes Ethereum to give people more power, more freedom, more ways to build cool things. Everyone could use and trust, even without knowing each other. Does that make sense?
Can I make my own game on Ethereum?
Yeah, you can make your own game. It's work a little bit differently than regular video games. So you can make blockchain games. Player own items like swords, pet cards as NFT, non-fungible token, something you cannot change digitally. These are like special digital items belong only to them. The game rules like who wins a battle are written into smart contracts. Nobody can cheat. Items can be traded and sold sometimes for real money. To build a game, you need a game idea, smart contracts written in a language called Solidity. A way to connect your game to Ethereum, like using Web3 tools such as MetaMask or libraries like Ethers.js. Of course, you can have a front-end web site or app so player can click and play. So, can a 9-year-old really do this? Yes, with help. If you're learning programming like Python, JavaScript, right, which you did yesterday, you're creative, you can start small. You can build a basic game in Scratch or Python, then learn how to connect to Ethereum step by step. You can also try game builder like Build Space or Third Web that makes it easier. You want some example game idea?
No thanks.
Okay, alright.
Why do people spend real money to buy Ethereum?
People spend real money buy Ethereum for some big reason. Let's break it down. First, to use it like real money. Just like you use dollar to buy toys and snacks, people use ETH or Ether to buy things online like NFT, games, tickets, send money to others like using Zelle or Venmo but without a bank. Number two is they use Ether to play games, use apps. Some apps and games on Ethereum need you to pay a tiny bit of Ether to use them. Like playing an arcade token to play a game. Right? Number three, to build things. If you're a builder or developer, you need Ether to deploy or put your small contracts on Ethereum. Right? So it's like the cost of putting your software on the network. Pay for gas. Gas is a very small fee, hopefully small, using Ethereum network. Basically, any calculation use some resources, right? Paid by Ethereum. So ETH is like the fuel or the gas of the Ethereum engine. Number four reason, invest, right? People believe ETH will become more valuable in the future. We just saw yesterday, right? It used to be like $100, like 8 years ago. Now it's 24,000, right? So they buy and hold Ethereum like investment, just like they buy stock or gold, hope the price will go up. And number five is Ethereum let you save, earn interest and borrow. So some financing services on Ethereum also without needing a regular bank. It's called a DeFi, decentralized finance. So people buy Ethereum like using it as a bank to earn interest. Okay. The summary is they can use it to buy stuff, to play games, to build things, to invest, and control their money.
What happens if bad people try to cheat on Ethereum?
Awesome question. Let's explore what happens if bad people try to cheat. First, Ethereum is like a giant magic notebook, we just said, right? It's shared by thousands of computers all over the world. Everyone sees the same notebook. No one can erase or change it. So what if someone tries to cheat? They can't just change the rules. Smart contracts are locked in once they are on blockchain. So if someone tries to cheat by changing the rule, it won't work. The notebook says nope. Then number two, everyone checks the work. Every transaction, like sending money or make a move in a game, gets checked by many computers. Even one person tries to fake something, the others see it doesn't match and reject it. Okay. Number three, trying to cheat costs money. Do anything on Ethereum, you pay the gas, right? ETH. Bad guys trying to cheat, they're wasting their own money. Okay. Number four, if smart contracts written badly, sometimes mistakes happen. Actually, it's a real thing, right? 1 year after Ethereum was born, like the DAO attack in 2016. DAO is like distributed autonomous organization. People lose millions of dollars. But of course, they changed the code. That's the fork. Remember ETH versus ETC, Ethereum Classic fork, right? When that thing happened, a clever person might find a trick to steal money. So after that accident, right now people test the contracts carefully, do better audits, build tools to keep things safe. Okay, so it's very difficult to cheat. It's not perfect, but getting smarter and safer. Cheaters usually really get caught or lose money, so that's why it's not a good idea to cheat.
Okay. Goodbye. Those are all the questions I have today.
Okay, hope you enjoyed. Bye.